Good morning, crap to cream. So just thought I'd give you a little bit of an insight here. I have bought a Kia Tasman. So I traded in my other Kia and now I have got one of these. So first impressions, well, I suppose what you might call the elephant in the room is how it looks. So growing on me. Initially, yeah, was not, and by the pictures and the reviews, wasn't overly keen, but now driven it and getting used to it. Affectionately named Fuglee in the family now, so there we go. Fuel, clearly diesel. Plenty of what I've found, plenty of room in the back. I've put a mat in there now to protect the back. Get a 240 volt supply, which I wasn't expecting. Get lights in the back. Tie down rails on either side. And another light over there. And yeah, the body, tray body. So one thing I have found right is with the boot gate open, you can't release the electronic park brake, so there is benefits to that and also not so many benefits, because just in case you have something a bit longer in the tray, you can't release the park brake. Handy little pocket to the side here, haven't used that. Pens, biros, things go in there. Locks when the car's locked. One thing, when I did get in, there is a truckload of room in here. There is so much room in the back, and the seats, the back seats actually tilt down. Yeah, little zippy pockets on the back of the seats for storing all that other stuff that you want hidden. Little thing here, more biro storage here. Yeah, but I just can't get over how much room there is. So interior, yeah, got that super big dash. Very similar to the other one I had. So yeah, very similar to the dash in the K4. Couple of holes here. Got the thing here for lollies and biros. Got the table effect here, which is quite large. Again, plenty of room. Mirrors with lights and stuff going on. Lights and stuff going on. Really good. Then that's clipped in there like that. Yeah, got 72 kilometers on the clock now. Also won't come out of the electronic park brake if the bonnet's open. So depending on what you want to do inside here, there is plenty of room for everything. Hopefully you won't be spending much time underneath here, but it all neatly laid out. Amazing how much room there is. Just yeah, all the usual stuff. It's easy to get to. Washer, coolant, dipstick, oil filler, air filter, yeah, fuse box, ABS down the back there. Yeah, no, it's all looks yeah, very neat. Oh, there must be another fuse box down there. Alright, so yeah, there you go. That's that. Headlight protectors, because of where they are, I'm going to invest in some of them to protect the headlights. But yeah. And one other thing I've noticed, super quiet. Really quiet on the road. Was very surprised. In comparison to the K4 that I had, the Kia K4, amazingly quiet. Quite like it now. Growing on me. Yeah, so there you go. That's just my my own personal opinion. I know there's going to be people who are the guards. I'm not too sure of the guards, but hey, it is what it is. I'm sure that I'll get used to it eventually. Doesn't look so bad on the back for me as it does on the front. But anyway, all right, there you go. I'll now move into the MG land. Good morning, crap to cream in the shed. Just doing a bit of work on the MG engine, the rebuild that I'm doing. So as you might see now, it's got the sump on. Nothing really overly tricky about doing that. The only hard bit was the cork gasket. So on this end is harder to do. So you need, what I do is I put the pan in, drop the pan on, get it on a couple of bolts on the front, and then I push this cork in and tighten the back up because the holes are already lined up then. A little bit of silicone on it, not a lot. Only typically put silicone on the front here. So I've got all these dizzies in, rocker covers on loosely, heater taps on, and now I've just got to fit these. So I've got to fit these breathers now. So with this one I secure the cork to the actual push rod cover with a bit of silicone so that it doesn't, because typically if you put silicone on it and tighten it up, it just spreads out and goes to the outside. On the other one I lost the bolt, so I had to cut down a shanked bolt, and you need a shank bolt so you get a seal on the rubber ring on the back there as you push it through this plate here. So you just have to make sure, yeah, you've got a shank bolt, otherwise the rubber seal, if you put a thread through there, the rubber seal will leak. So I'll put them on, no big job there, and then I've got the manifold to put on, and then I'm going to build an engine test stand. Oh, I've got the thermostat housing to put on. I'm going to put my standard ignition 123 dizzy on this. So I've got this here now off the other car because I've put the 123 plus, the programmable one, on. I'm going to put that on this. And then I'm going to build an engine stand out of these bits here on the floor. And then I'm going to do a bit of a test run because I don't like to have an engine, well, I don't expect to be putting it in anytime soon. So yeah, I'll run this one up. I'll make an engine stand, put a few gauges on it and a few bits and pieces, so you'll see that develop. And then I've got an old exhaust, so I'll make that up, put that on, and then yeah, keep the noise down for the neighbours, and also be able to hear more engine stuff if I'm not overpowered by the exhaust. All right, so that's the end of this little segment for now. I think that'll do. I don't think there's anything more to talk about really. All right, so you'll either have seen the Kia, now I've bought one, you'll either have seen it before or you'll see it next. All right, bye for now.